this, I give them, go and lose. So it's not that I don't put on paper, but if now I said I'm going to put money on paper, big money.
Roughly, yeah, that's why Jefferson is also asking roughly.
Very big, huge money. My brother, as I'm sitting down, one of my hand is caught. One of my hand is caught. Yeah. The painful thing is, even yesterday, I have to pay other people's money. If even Yao, and people can tell me the fight is not coming on.
Yeah, there are some people who giving money.
I will keep that money with me.
Yeah.
I will keep that money, but because they said, I didn't say that. The fight here, he says the fight here can come on, and the minister to say he don't know anything about it. So then I'm sorting all money I have to.
Okay, all right. So you just saw Ayitey Power's last week on the show to talk about boxing activities suspended by the National Sports Authority. Now, Ayitey Power is in the studios with us, and of course, Mr. Alex Ntiamwa. We're talking about individuals who have promoted Ghana boxing. This is the man, Mr. Alex Ntiamwa, together with Ayitey Powers here in the studio. Join the conversation via WhatsApp 02045274482. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube is KFM TV GH. Mr. Alex, very good evening to you. I hope you're doing fine.
Good evening, brother.
Yes. The great Ayitey Powers.
Champion.
How are you doing, brother?
Charlie, cool, Charlie.
Yeah. Well, let's go straight to discussion. What we talked about last week, what's the current state of boxing stakeholders and then the NSA now? Anything changed? Has anything changed?
Me, I have nothing to say. You understand me?
Yeah.
Charlie. I mean, all I'm thinking about my money which is gone. That's what I'm thinking about. You understand me?
Yeah.
But if I have to say something, the way NSA pressure GBA, I don't understand. They don't involve anything at all in boxing, so they don't have to even control GBA or say this. I don't understand them.
Okay.
You understand me? If they have been involved, putting money in boxing, and they are voicing out, we will take it too. But it's not that they are putting anything inside. They are coming to spoil. You understand me? Yeah, maybe. I mean, what I have to say is they are coming to spoil things. But I mean, I'm just putting my eyes down, looking at them. Yeah, if they are not coming to spoil things, how can someone is going to do promotion one day to the fight and you said you ban boxing activities? Is it right?
Is it not banned?
Yeah. Suspension.
They are saying they've not banned it, but it's on suspension.
Suspension. So excuse me to say, if like you are correct to do your thing correctly, you have to ask GBA, I want to do this. They will tell you that, this and this and this and that. Then that means you are communicating with the GBA. But you don't ask them. That it means they don't, NSA don't respect GBA at all. You understand? Which is very bad. They don't respect GBA and even the Ghana boxers. I'm telling you, which is very bad. NSA.
Yapo Fakra, who is the NSA director, is also saying that the reason why they are doing this is because they want the safety of boxers. That is one of the main reasons why Ghana boxing has been put on hold or suspended. I don't know if Alex, if you want to relate to that. Yeah.
If we don't say they should not put on hold or anything, yes. But if you will put boxing on hold, just do it correctly. Yeah. For people to know that, you said this, so but don't wait till someone, I am going to do my promotion 3 months. Yeah. doing advert.
Yeah, I saw it on social
You,
media.
you understand me?
Yeah.
3 months, 1 day to the fight.
Yeah, you give you a
As
notice that,
Alex
yeah.
is here, if you want to do promotion, and he get 1 day for to get promotion to come on, that means you paid everything.
It's true.
It's here if I'm lying. If he's left 1 day for you to do your promotion, that means you don't hold anybody. Because the following day, no.
And even on the morning before we got the news, there was an arrangement with the boxers that they need to weigh early. So at least it will be the official weighing. Then they will have the ceremonial weighing. And most of the boxers came to weigh. And when a boxer come on a scale, you need to pay him by the rules.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all the boxers that were on the bill, he has to
Pay them.
Wow.
and some of them are chasing him.
Hmm?
He has given some of them some money, but the rest are chasing him. What I can say to add up to what Ayitey Powers is, first and foremost, I would like to greet your viewers, and I want to express my condolence to the bereaved family of Ernest Akpishibao Wali. One thing that I want viewers to know is that we being boxing stakeholders, we are always ready to support for any safety measures of the boxers in and out of the ring. And once they are LD and they are safe all the time, we also have our business to run. So we support everything that will bring safety to the boxers. And that is what we've been doing all the time. You know, this all Olibalu about boxing suspension, NSC taking over IMC and all that stuff. We are not, as a stakeholders, we are not against NSC trying to support the GBA to put good measures in place so that boxing can be safe. We are not against it. But the problem is the process. You know, when you go to the GBA Green Book, we call the rules and regulations.
Okay.
You go into the Green Book. We have provision for everything that covers from medical protocols, safety of the boxers on the night, and then after. We have it all.
Okay.
So when there is a problem, all the NSA should have done was to, judge with the GBA to ask questions so that, boxing is a dangerous sport. It's a contact sport. And people are expecting, or the boxing people, they believe that there can be a fatal accident in boxing. So when you see, you go into the GBA rules, number 36, on page 54, it has given us clear indication how those things should be handled. That medical commission to investigate fatal accidents. Whenever there is a fatal accident, the medical commission are tasked to investigate. First thing they have to do is to review of the childhood nutritional report.
Okay.
So this thing can, accumulate over the years if the person is malnutritioned. And it takes a long time. It can affect the safety of the boxer. The second on this the review of private behavior reports. So they have to see his private behavior if he use drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, VD. These are some of the things that they need to investigate. These are some of the things that we believe the NSC should have asked questions before even setting up the semi-member committee.
Okay.
Then a review of boxing records, knockouts received, boxing style and difficult contests during the boxer's life. And then you have review of physical record, the medical record, review of pre-contest reports of private life and training for the fatal bout.
Okay.
Preparation of a report regarding the conduct of the fatal bout, a review of autopsy report. These are things that you have to put together, that has to be put together by the medical commission of the GBA to investigate. And then they give report to the GBA. So if maybe the medical protocols or the safety protocols need to be improved, then something can be worked out. In August last month, 2 people died from a fight in Japan. Japan, with their medical standards, it's best than any other.
But still, there was a boxer who passed away.
There were two boxers on the same night. They didn't pass away on the night of the fight, but a day after, and then one of them a week after. But they all fought on the same bill, and they passed out. One of the measures that they put in place was that Japan has 12 rounds for its national championship. So it was reduced to 10 rounds.
Okay.
So all national championship, Japan now has to be 10 rounds, unless maybe a world title fight or maybe international fight. And even before, in boxing, if you check Azuma Nelson's record, he, with his fight with Sanchez, he fought 15 rounds and he was stopped on the 14th round. Because of these fatal accidents, boxing was reduced from 15 rounds to 12 rounds to safeguard the health of the boxers. So those who made the rules and all that stuff, they believe because it's a contact sport, it could happen.
Anything can happen at any time.
So we need to communicate this to the public to understand that the sport is dangerous and a fatal accident can happen. So it shouldn't be like a state of emergency.
So was it that was it that the NSA just woke up and then sat somewhere and said boxing has been suspended without communicating to the GBA?
Okay.
Yeah.
That is their last minute suspension. There was some rumors.
Okay.
So even the GBA board went to see Jan Franca to discuss about it. As we are here, we say, oh no, there is nothing.
Yeah, and I saw a video with Ayitey Powers and then Ample, and he assured Ayitey Powers that he shouldn't worry.
He shouldn't worry. There is nothing of that sort. Yeah. So if you allow the person to spend his money a day before the fight, and you call it suspension. And one thing that we, the stakeholders, we are not happy about it is the way and manner they throw the GBA out of the whole thing. If somebody challenge their AMC, on what basis are they working? Because GBA is the only mandated body to administer oversight responsibility on professional boxing, because it has a constitution that has been passed by members to regulate, control, develop, promote in terms of boxing, professional boxing in Ghana. There is nothing like IMC. And in our regulations or in our constitution, there is nothing like an IMC and IMC. They were comparing it with the FIFA, the Football Normalization Committee, because FIFA has that arrangement that whenever there is a crisis, they need to institute a normalization committee. And if the GFA being affiliate to FIFA, then they have signed up to FIFA Code of Conduct or Charter and all those
FIFA rules.
But when we come to Ghana, the GBA constitution has nothing of that sort like that. So if there should be an issue and the NSA is concerned about safety issue, first thing they needed to do was to call the GBA to order that, oh, we have seen this, and it's much concern for us. We want to know what was the reason why were you able to put all the safety protocols, medical protocols and everything into place. Okay, if not, we want to make sure you have a medical commission that is very strong. We want to make sure that you have doctors at the ringside as per boxing rules. After the fight, we want you to check boxes so that at the end of the day, there can be some follow-ups. This is what we want you to do so that you can safeguard the sport. If not, or you cannot do that, how can we work on that? Okay, said the board, we want to have a monetary high there. And per the GPA setup, the how do you call it? The Secretary General is the one that runs the day-to-day affairs of the GBA. And is a full-time employee of the National Sports Authority. So you put the Secretary General on that medical commission as your monitoring eye there, so that he makes sure that everything is done in accordance with the rules and regulations or the safety protocols, so that you can work on that. That should be a condition for Ghana Boxing Authority, because NSA is the one that issue license for sports association to operate legally. So you can use that card to let the GBA knows. If you are not able to put this, can we hold this for a month to discuss about the safety protocols. We put everything in place so that, like, we are holding your license for a meantime to discuss about this thing, but we can give some concession that if a boxer is to travel and is to go through his medicals and everything, that one we can allow. But for the 1 month, we want to see that.
I think if that was done, that would have made more sense. And like I told Ayitey last week, that you could have allowed his promotion or his event to go on.
Yes,
and after
it should
they
be
come out
very
and say,
strict on
okay,
that
well, yes.
night, on that fight, they need to make sure that, okay, Powers, we want this fight to go on. Yes. We want to see all the boxers, their medicals done in accordance or in the highest standard that's supposed to be done. And then we allow you for the fight to go on. So these are some of the things that we are looking at for them to do. Taking the GBA out of the picture and bringing IMC, it's caused a lot of confusion. And internationally,
and it's a big insult on the Ghana football. The Ghana Boxing Authority.
Let me show you something. And I was amazed when I saw this letter, when they sent this letter to the GBA.
Okay.
Let me read this.
All right. Yeah. Okay. What you're trying to get is that let's also hear from Yao Ampofuankra, who is also the director for the National Sports Authority, on his take on the suspension on all boxing activities.
This important clarification, and we've said that all professional Ghanaian boxers who have already duly secured international bouts outside Ghana and have successfully undergone all the mandatory medical and administrative clearances from the IMC, previously the GBA, are permitted to proceed and honor such international engagements. So that's very, very important. You know, this clarity is important because we await the post-mortem of the late Ernest Akushe, popularly known as Bahubali. It is in the interest, of the greatest care, we have suspended for a brief period, no longer than a few weeks, if months, if necessary, but it shouldn't take that long, to be certain that we did not miss anything before, during, or after the bout that may have contributed to his death almost 2 weeks later. This is about precaution. It's about putting the athletes first. And during this time, we are reviewing the system to make sure that, the medical administration, boxers are adequately educated and appropriate protocols are in place to ensure their safety and well-being while performing in any boxing event upcoming in Ghana. So a couple of days ago, we composed a committee of impeccable boxing people with legal, medical, and technical expertise responsible for monitoring and auditing all pre-fight and post-fight regulations to be adhered by any promoter in Ghana putting on a boxing match. All scheduled fights that would occur from now will be reviewed closely, scrutinized, and evaluated case by case before being sanctioned by the Ghana IMC boxing governing body. So I'm sure that is very, very clear, and we can all rest assured that these upcoming fights will be staged with the best new systems in place that have been tested, tried, and proven to be effective. Our boxers must remain our priority, and this way, boxing is the ultimate winner. Thank you.
All right, so the NSA director, Mr. Yampofo Ankra. Paul, I want you to relate to this, that Ampofo talking about after 1 month, you'll be seated with and talked about when your boxing event could come on. I don't know if that has been communicated to you because of clarity reasons.
Even I even call him and I say, my brother, what is going on? They say, oh, Powers, everything is fine. We want to put things into order, this, blah, blah, blah. I say, oh, I know, but I'm just asking about my money. The money which is gone. And he said, oh, I should not worry. For the money, he can't promise now. He can't promise me now, but definitely up to next week, I will hear something good. You understand me?
Okay.
Me, if they said they bundle boxing, what they can make it out to next year.
Okay.
I don't have any
No
problem.
problem. All what is
I
your
need
money?
my money.
No, when you say your money, full money or half?
Oh, fool! Hey,
Yeah. No, maybe the NSA will tell you that they cannot, they cannot
they
afford
cannot
how
afford,
much.
but they
Yeah.
can spoil it. Oh, boss, what are you talking
Okay, okay,
about?
Powers,
They
you
cannot
know,
afford, but they can
because of
spoil
our
it.
viewers, so roughly how much? I know you don't want to put it back.
Charlie, pay some.
No, you don't just go there. Powers,
No.
roughly.
You know, me too. I hold some people when I mention the money. Then
Yeah, and then somebody
they
here.
hear that I was paid. Then they
Yeah,
will come for their
for-
money. So it's secret.
Yeah. But what if the NSA wants to pay half? Yeah, before I come to you, like Alex.
Well, I mean, no,
Are you looking for a full?
No, they
full,
have to
full,
pay me more. As I listen to him, the kind of money when he's doing promotion, he's inviting people outside, the kind of money he wastes. It's not be easy.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I don't understand, but I mean to get involved, I know that wow, what Alexander Trump have been saying to me for a long time is true. Alexander Trump chop his money long time. Oh, Charlie, so
I know he promoted your fight.
he promoted me several
your fight
times.
with Bukomba.
Alexander Trump promoted me
There
several
was a
times.
fight.
Well, so let's have it, Alex, in terms of the fight that he has promoted. Yeah,
There was a
quickly.
time
Yeah.
he's supposed to fight. One guy is now a chief of Okanshin.
Okay.
We call him in Bese Bruno, and I gave him some advance.
Wow.
And you know, sometimes certain things happen, and it's more or less like a karma.
Yeah.
I gave him money, and the day before the weighing, okay, on the weighing day,
Okay.
a day before the weighing day,
All right.
he didn't come, and he went to some clinic around the area to go and be on the bed there with some drips, and he took some pictures and
yeah.
made the trainer send to me
Okay.
that actually he's not feeling well, so we cannot
Fight.
make the fight.
Okay.
And so the clinic, the doctor is my
Friend.
So when I went there, we had some discussion, and I got to know that there is nothing of that sort happening. So I told him, oh, you come to the weighing, I will give you some money and all that stuff. And he came to the weighing. We had the weighing, and he went away and said, oh, the fight, he cannot make the fight. Even on the day when some people were to come to buy a ticket because of him, they were some friends. The people called him and said, oh, Charlie, now I'm not fighting.
I'm not fighting.
And so
But he took the money?
But he has taken money. So sometimes things happen, it's more or less like a karma to you. That's the reason why maybe Bafaka did that to you. So, but I think maybe they will sort it. But let me ask we were to go over your Bafaka stance on what has happened. You know, like I said earlier on, boxing is prone to fatal accident.
Yeah, of course.
So when things like this happen, it shouldn't be like a state of emergency. We need to educate the boxers more, and we need to how do you call it, the safety protocol, so that we can see. But you can do whatever you want to do, and something can happen.
Yeah.
Because it's a contact sport.
Of course.
Because boxers, when they train and they come into the ring, even if they get you to strike you wants to die, they are okay with it, because that is how the sport is. You need to inflict some how do you call it, you need to exert some force behind the punch to the person to make sure you get him out. Even if he has to die, that is how the sport is. So it's prone to, and this is not the first time somebody has died in Ghana,
of course,
in boxing. With the people that has been put on the IMC during their times, Mr. Samuel Captain, all the big people, the whole people, they have experienced somebody who has died before in Ghana. What was?
And it's not the last time it will happen.
Yes, it won't be the last time that it will happen. So we need not to press maybe some panic button or some state of emergency to cause all these problems. Let me show you, you know, I was to show you something before.
You read it out.
Yeah, let me read it out. Conclusion of tenure and transition to interim management committee.
Okay.
The National Sports Authority in consultation. This is the letter given to the acting GBA president. The National Sports Authority in consultation with the Ministry of Sports and Recreation acknowledges with appreciation the service and contributions of the current board of the Ghana Boxing Authority, GBA, to the development of the sport.
Okay.
As you are aware, your tenure officially ended a few months ago and was extended by the Director General of the NSC for an additional 30 days. First and foremost, he has no power to appoint or even extend that arrangement, which elapsed in August 2025. In line with ongoing reforms and in the aftermath of recent developments, the authority has resolved to conclude the mandate of the current board. Accordingly, a 9-member interim management committee will be announced immediately to oversee the affairs of the Ghanaian boxing. This transition is part of the broader reforms programs designed to safeguard athletes, strengthen medical and technical standards, and restore confidence in the sport. On behalf of the NSC and the ministry, we thank you for your dedication and service during your tenure and look forward to your continued support for the growth and future of Ghanaian boxing. Yours faithfully, Yao Ampofuankra, Director General. Look at the people that he copied. He copied Honorable Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Okay.
He copied Deputy Director General, Technical, NSC. He copied Deputy Director General, Administration, NSC. He copied Inspector General of Police.
Wow.
He copied Director General, Criminal Investigation Department. Then he copied the Chief Operating Officer, NSC, Head of Security, NSC. So what was the motive of copying the IGP and the Director General, Criminal Investigation Department? If they have caused any criminality, you need to let us know what they have done in terms of criminal offense.
Yeah.
But what should instigate or bring about you copying the IGP? Then there's some motive somewhere that we need to know.
So is that the reason why you guys are going to court?
No,
is it one of the reasons?
No, yes, it's disrespect to the GBA, and not that. Per the GBA arrangement, per the GBA constitution, the GBA constitution has only Congress that can put people in place to administer, to take over the administration of Ghana Boxing Authority. So if there should be some arrangement with stakeholders, we can allow even to have a Congress, because we also understand if there should be some safety protocols. We can allow that Congress endorse an IMC to take over if this is what you want to do. And that is the only thing we want to do, because we don't want future governments to come and use their power, because it's a matter of power of appointment and disappointment. And the NSC has not got that power. That died long ago with the LI 1088. In the let me give you a historical antecedent of the Ghana Boxing Authority administration. The current the GBA in the past, somewhere around in Nkrumah's time or so, we had Ghana Boxing Board of Control.
Yeah.
But during the time of Achampo, the SMCD, Supreme Military Council, SMC, they had a decree of that it was SMCD 54 of 1976. That decree established the Ghana Boxing Authority.
Okay.
And per that decree, there was an LI for the regulations. The LI was the LI 1088, which established the Ghana Boxing Authority, because it made it clear that there shall be a body to be called the Ghana Boxing Authority. It shall have officers like the chairman, vice chairman, and 3 or 4 other members. So. And that is what they have. And that LI, it stated clearly that it's only the Commissioner of Sports, by then it's the Minister of Sports is known as Commissioner of Sports. It's only the Commissioner of the Sports who has the power to form sports associations. So individuals or group cannot come to form sports association. It's only the minister that can form sports association. And he has the mandate to appoint people to be head of sports associations. But what happened was that in 2009 or so, when the NDC government took over, BT Baba was the president of the Ghana Olympic Committee. Okay. And Mr. Professor Dodu contested him and he won against him. But BT Baba wrote to the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, that per the IOC charter, there should not be any government interference in sports in Ghana. But as per our laws, there is direct government interference because it's the sports minister that appoints people onto to lead various sports associations, and he is the only one that has the power to form sports associations. So definitely, any candidate that they want him to win to be the GOC president, they have that power because they are the people who are going to.
There's this message, and I want to direct it to you. It's asking if you think the NSA has an agenda against boxing stakeholders. Well, I don't know, but
okay,
that's his question.
I may think so.
Okay,
because of the way,
Stephen,
because of the way things happen. Let me ask you, if you can scrutinize the how do you call it, the members of the IMC.
you want us to go there?
Yes, there is this guy there, Lester Ni Amakwatin. They have put it there that the guy is a boxing promoter
and an investor.
Yeah,
I saw it.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Have you heard about him promoting any boxing?
No.
Go and Google about him. Check anywhere if he has promoted boxing anywhere before.
Yeah, Powers, is there an agenda against you? Well, there's a question here. We talked about it last week. Is there an agenda against you that maybe somebody doesn't want to see Ayitey Powers succeed? I don't know, but
I wouldn't want to answer for him, but for me, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it's more or less like some people want to take advantage of the circumstance that has happened to be able to push, because we understand that there will be.
Producer tells me that I have 3 minutes.
There will be a sports how do you call it? A sports fund that is going to be instituted. So I believe some people want to put their people there before the money comes.
Okay, now that the matter is in court now, one viewer is asking that, are you sure you guys can win against the NSA in court? I don't know.
This is not the very first time we've taken NSA.
Okay, well, the viewer is asking, so
this is not the very first time. You know, when the historical antecedent that I gave to you, when that LI 1088 was repealed and replaced with an LI 1988, then the mandate was given to boxing people, for sports people, to bring their own, form their own sports associations and elect their leaders in accordance with their own constitution. But by then, Samuel Kaptan, Mr. Samuel Kaptan, now leader of the district, he was appointed by then, but the LI was changed. It was repealed. So it went away with the old GBA board. That means there shouldn't be any GBA board because it's defunct. Then we need to have constitution to go and form new GBA. And we wrote to him.
Okay.
It couldn't, that couldn't happen. And we were looking at the NSC to make sure we have elections to have new GB. They didn't want to do it because there were some politicians behind the scenes pulling some strings.
These are things that
we took it to court.
Okay. Well, this question is also say Tester is asking, wouldn't this decision to go to court delay the resumption of boxing activities?
Yes, we are considering that. So what we are saying is, all we are fighting, we are not against the IMC.
Okay.
All we are asking is we can do it even as popular acclamation. Okay. We get the IMC. We have behind the scenes. We've spoken to the GBA board members. Let's bring the IMC. We bring all the stakeholders. We do it like a popular acclamation, like a Congress, so that Congress can give them that mandate. We don't want that power to go into the hands of a politician to select people for us to come and lead us. Okay. In future, somebody will also want to do the same thing. So that's what we are asking. If they are ready,
they want to say.
Bosses they fight before they eat. So if you said you put your hands on, how are they going to manage and eat? Which is very bad.
Like I said, the medical protocols and the safety protocols is something that can be put.
Because these are like Ayitey saying, these are boxers that depend on boxing to feed their family and themselves.
Let me tell you something. If we cannot lift the ban within a week, from now, we would like it to
make it next year,
January.
Okay, why?
January or February.
Because we know some people have fights in December.
Yeah.
People like,
so if you
we don't want
somebody,
to call somebody's
so
name.
If you
we
know
there's
some people
having fights in December.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want, because I have a fight on 25th October, of which I showed to you earlier when I came. There are some boxers coming from UK.
So if he like Ampofo is saying, if it's one man, that means it's going to affect your
yes,
promotion.
it's going to affect my promotion.
But
so
if there's a fight coming out in December that is going to come on, then that means there's something fishy somewhere.
Yes, then we need to let
then
it
you
go
have
to
to
next
put it
year.
next
So
year.
that
Next
that
year.
person also have to push his fight next year. Other than that, they are being disingenuous to us.
Yeah. Well, this tester is also saying that with all that we've talked about, realistically, when should boxing begin? He's talking about, let's put aside whoever is supposed to do any boxing in December or whatever. Like, when do you think boxing should resume?
I can tell you boxing can
resume
tomorrow.
Wow.
Reason is this. The reason is this. When you see the GBA Green Book, all the safety protocols that needs to be done, word over as it is in there. It's all about getting getting it done right. So you make sure the people that you put in there have oversight responsibility over it to make sure that, because if you have allowed boxers to have their medicals, to go through those protocols, to go and travel to go and fight. Why can't boxers fight?
Well, producer say my time is up. Well, gentlemen, 1 minute each of them you go. Yeah, quickly. No, Ayitey is saying that he is not looking for it. All he wants is his money.
I'm looking for it.
Okay, one thing I want to say is
quickly, producer
we are not there to litigate against government or NSC. All we want to do
the right thing should be done.
The right thing to be done, and we want Congress to have that power, because the people that have been set aside, they have right to vote at next Congress. So setting them aside, you've taken their rights away. So we are asking that they bring their IMC, we do popular acclamation for them, so that it will be like Congress that has given them power to continue their work.
Okay, all right, gentlemen, thanks very much for your time. Ayitey, you want to say something?
What I want to say is, Charlie, my money.
Ayitey doesn't even want to tell us how much roughly it is involved. It's millions of
cities and thousands of dollars.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Let's know what I'm talking about.
Ayitey, it seems like this time what can come.
Has come already.
Anyway, thanks to Mr. Alex Intiama and Ayitey Pies for passing through the show. My name is Enoch Kofi Adadevoh. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, we'll be back on Monday to bring the latest in the world of sports. Enjoy the rest of our programs and good night.